How you doing, Rich?
Pretty good. How about yourself, man?
I've been doing okay. Sorry I wasn't able to record yesterday. I was supposed to have a small get together with some cousins that I invited for my birthday. It's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be very small, like in the middle of the day. We're just gonna grill some food and then they were gonna leave. But then my mom decided to invite a whole bunch of people at the last minute,
Yeah.
which made it very annoying because some uncles came that I haven't seen in like a year, and I was like, "Oh, hey guys, just hola."
oh, oh my God. That sounded
Yeah,
so
it's
horrible.
dude, I hate seeing. I really don't like seeing family members if I haven't seen them in a long time.
Why? You don't like to catch
Like,
up?
not all the time. Not all the time. Just because sometimes like I'll see a family member. No, here's a good example on Facebook. I got some family members in Mexico from my dad's side that I've never met. You
Mm-hmm.
know, because I didn't grow up with them. Never met, barely know them, and then I'll get like friend requests up the ass on Facebook about how they want to meet me and how they're in Mexico and how they're related to me. And I'm just like, I know it's an asshole thing to say, but I'm just like, I do not care about this right now. The time for this was when we were kids.
Yeah.
We are now grown men.
Plus, a pandemic's going on, so it's probably not the best time to go down to Mexico and start meeting a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, but almost everyone on my father's side of the family, like I have not met,
Oh,
and a whole bunch of them message me so that they can let me know that.
good lord.
It's awkward, man. The funny thing though is if you talk to any this probably goes to any family that has like family members living in another country, but if you talk to like any I guess from my point of view, like Hispanic family that has members of the family living in Mexico or who knows Argentina or Guatemala or whatever. Like it's such a common issue that you'll get family members from over there messaging you to kind of like deal with something, and it's annoying. It's so annoying.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
My one of my friends, he had a girlfriend from Venezuela,
Mm-hmm.
and she had one of her cousins that she hadn't seen since she was like 6 years old, I think, messaging her to see if she could send him like $300.
Oh, hell nah. That's what I kind
Just
of thought. I was like, is this about money or is it about like drama?
it's I mean it's either like when my father died, I had a whole bunch of people from over there like start calling me through Facebook, which was annoying because I didn't realize I had that setting enabled, which
Mm-hmm.
means anyone could have called me through Facebook at any point. I just didn't know. So check your Facebook settings.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like that was mostly like drama because oh man, it's just like a lot of people from my dad's side. They're like they live on they're like Mexican rednecks. They're like on these villages, like actual villages, where the nearest city is like maybe an hour away in the middle of the boondocks in Mexico, or whatever you think that is. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
And they're living like with ranches and animals, and then everyone in the village, because my sister lived in the village with them for a while, everyone just talks behind everyone's backs because everyone knows each other way too much. And
Okay.
so when like my father died, like I got a whole bunch of like a whole like dude, like I got like 30 messages on Facebook going like, "Hey, do you know your dad died? Do you know your dad died? Do you know your dad died? Do you know your dad died?" But think of that in Spanish. And then I'm just like, ay, 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 ay. I'm just like, my anxiety was kicking through the roof for sure.
Oh, I see. No, that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. I mean, my family has plenty of drama. A lot of knuckleheads who break the law and always hit me up and ask for money. Never try to pay you back. Always kind of give me a ride here, give me a ride there. why didn't you show up here? I'm like, just get out of my face. I don't want to deal with you.
Dude, the people that always like mess like that rudely ask you in a way like, "Hey, why weren't you over there?" I'm just like, "The fuck is that any of your business? I just wasn't there."
Yeah, because I want to go.
Yeah, like when you ask Greg at the gas station why he wasn't over there, maybe he has a life and is doing something.
Yeah, a lot of them like, if I'm doing something and I'm trying to like build something positive and I'm busy, you should be able to understand that. For if you
Yeah,
literally just drink and smoke all day and bullshit your way, don't expect me to come through for you whenever you feel like it. That's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
like one of my cousins for his kid's birthday party, he was turning like 5 or 6 years old. He invited me over, and I was like, "Nah, I'm good, dude. I want to go." And then he sent me like a follow up text message like, "Come on, dude, just get out the house." And I was like, oh, "Okay, all right, okay. You made a little bit of an effort." And then like I know you, I know him, and then I messaged him like, "Nah, it's okay, dude. Sometimes like." I'm introverted. I get in my own world sometimes. Like I get caught up in making videos sometimes or just writing stuff out, and I just totally forget about the outside world sometimes.
No, that's different. Like good
Yeah,
people, they understand, and you can
yeah,
kind of
and
meet them halfway. So
yeah,
it's
and
different.
that's exactly how that was. It was like, I go over there, and then when I get there, he's like, "Hey, man, sorry to get you out of your house," and I was like, "Nah, dude, I was like, I need to get out the house sometimes. Like, I can't stand living with my family, and sometimes I need to get out, and sometimes I forget that.
Yeah.
So it's good, and yeah, had a few drinks, ate some good food.
That's what I did this weekend. I was hanging with my uncle. He's got a pool table, so we were downstairs playing pool, listening to music, having a good time. Other cousins came through. I got to see my dad. We played some cards, so it was a good time.
Cool. What's his favorite Pokemon card?
My dad's favorite Pokemon card,
Whenever people say, it's just something I say whenever people say like people are playing cards,
probably
because
Blastoise.
people never specify whenever they say cards. So I just always say, "Oh, what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card?" or "What's your favorite Pokemon card?" or "What's your favorite Digimon card?"
Yeah, he likes turtles, so I think he would like Blastoise.
Turtles are cool.
Yeah, man.
Turtles are dope, man. Um,
Yeah. Except the ones that
but
bite you. I don't like them.
yeah, nah, fuck those snapping turtles. No, but yeah, I do. We used to do that a lot when we were kids. We used to play a lot of pool. Didn't know how to play pool. We just made up our. It's like Monopoly rules.
What?
We
Oh
play a
God!
lot of
What
pool.
the hell are Monopoly pool rules?
No.
Just
Monopoly
anything
rules.
goes.
No, Monopoly rules is like for example, like anyone that plays Monopoly, the rules change
Like house rules.
almost. Yeah, house rules. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's better. Because like whenever you play Monopoly, the rules change everywhere you go, no matter what. It's like I have all these friends and stuff, and every single person whose house I go to, the rules are always different.
Yeah, like
No one
Uno
follows the manual.
and
Yeah, like
spades.
Uno.
Oh my God, I hate playing Uno.
But speaking of games, um, one thing that I did get before like people came over were these little Jenga blocks, and then a Rubik's cube, and
Mm-hmm.
then uh, we also had just some other like little toys here and there, and it's one of those things where I go like, oh, whenever I get my own house and invite people over, I'm gonna have all these little tabletop and little board games or just like interactables because those things make parties way more fun than I ever thought they did.
Oh yeah, dude, Jenga is a lot of fun. I'm surprised more people don't
A
play it at
hell of a lot.
parties. I love
Hey,
Jenga. Connect Four, I
yeah,
think, is up there too. Connect Four is probably one of my favorites.
yeah. Connect Four is great. We had fun passing this Rubik's cube around. We were playing a game called actually I don't know the game what it was, but it was in Spanish, and it's like a little spinning top, and you spin it,
Like a
and it lands on
dreidel,
the side. Huh?
like a dreidel.
Yeah, like a dreidel. Yeah. So there was a dreidel. We're spinning it. It lands on the side, and then it says like on the sides. I think it has like 6 different sides, and it basically said take all, put a coin in, put 2 coins in, take 1 coin out, take 1 coin out, or everyone takes 1 coin or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, everyone starts off with $10 worth of quarters, and we would all spin the dreidel until basically money goes in and out of this pool. Especially someone gets all of it, or someone loses more than the other, to the point where it starts knocking people out because people like me, I was the first one to lose.
Run out of money. Ah.
Straight up lost $10 worth of quarters.
Sounds like more fun than Monopoly. Monopoly pisses me off. It takes too long. You never finish the game, and people cheat. They don't know how to add, subtract. I can't stand playing Monopoly.
Yeah, yeah, dude. You figured that the adding and subtracting thing was an issue when we were kids, but you figured now as adults it should be a little bit more easier.
No, because bankers be cheating, dude. Whoever tries to be the
Yep.
banker, I have a theory, always
Yep.
just cheats, and they want to cheat, and they'll just keep slipping themselves money.
Yeah, right under the table.
I'm on to you
Literally.
guys. I know what you guys do, and I'll never play with y'all.
Yeah. But the one thing I wanted to say while we were starting off was I don't know if I said it at the beginning of the podcast, but I was going to take a step back. I talked to you about this a little bit before the podcast, where I want to take a step back from the podcast, not canceling it,
Mm-hmm.
not exactly a hiatus, but slowing down the amount of episodes we produce because and this is all a me thing. This is not Rich's thing. This is straight up just me. That I just want to focus a little bit more on my YouTube channel and building my brand up.
Yeah, which I think is great. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I want to focus on putting out just better videos. I've had some really good video ideas, and just recently in the last I feel like it's been like 2 months. I just have not had enough time, and I feel like that's only going to get worse with the holidays coming up.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, no, freaking Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't. Oh man, I don't even know what to do for that.
Yeah, but no, it'll be a good thing because I can also focus more on streaming, and I haven't been motivated to stream because everything's kind of been the same. But with the PS5 coming out, I definitely feel excited for that. So I'm definitely want to get back to streaming once that comes out because new toys
Dude,
is always a motivation to keep doing something. We've had the PS4 for forever and a day. We've been playing DOA. We've been playing Dead by Daylight, the same fucking not Killer Instinct, but Mortal Kombat, the same games. I'm ready for like Guilty Gear. I'm ready for some new stuff. So
yeah, a little bit the same. I haven't really bought any new games, and that's partly because I don't know if like I wanted to buy Devil May Cry 5, but then it got released that the new version is going to come out to the game. It's one of those things where you know a lot of the PS4 library is going to be backwards compatible with the PS5, but then there's also going to be optimized versions of certain PS4 games that are going to be released for the PS5
yeah,
and the Xbox, and it's really hampering my decision making skills on what games I want to play and what I want to play. Because it's definitely like I want to play Apex just because I know that's still there, and then these other games, part of me is like I don't want to make progression because I don't know if the progression is going to get lost when the upgrade happens, or I also don't I don't want to buy a new game because I don't know how supported it's going to be.
yeah,
Like like uh like games that are backwards compatible, are they going to receive a PS5 patch? Is it going to be something you have to buy? Is it going to be a re-released game altogether that's a new listing? Like
yeah.
it's just
Most of the
it's
popular
very
ones definitely getting updates. Cyberpunk, Ghost of Tsushima is definitely going to function at 60 frames per second, which was a big factor on why I didn't buy it for PlayStation 4, and I probably will get it for PS5. Control,
yeah.
Bunch of games.
But a game that I did play this week, I played last week. I meant to say it, I totally forgot, but or maybe I did say it, I can't remember. But did I mention Just Dance last week?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
I would
Just
never
Dance.
picture you playing Just Dance. You have Just Dance?
Just Dance for the Switch, which now I'm thinking about getting for the PS4. You know what I might do is I might I looked it up on the PlayStation Store. It is going to be upgraded to a PS5 version, but it does say that we don't know what features you may lose in the process.
Dang. That's
Which
some
is
shit.
really, which makes me not once again not want to get it and wait till the PS5 or the Xbox version of that game come out.
Yeah.
But
I played Just Dance
eventually,
at a couple people's houses. It's fun.
yeah, it's a lot of fun and super tiring. So I've been using it to kind of just work out. I wanted to find a way to integrate it into Twitch, so whenever someone spends a certain amount of points, like
Mm-hmm.
the chat points,
Yeah.
They can choose a song, and if they have if the difficulty level is there, choose that, and then find a way to overlay it into the screen. The cool thing with the this NVIDIA broadcast app is that I don't exactly need a green screen, which is great because in my current room, don't have a lot of places to set that up right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Just Dance 2020, super cool. In fact, it was so cool, I decided to buy Just Dance Unlimited, which is like kind of a subscription thing, but I just paid for the whole year up front, and it was $25, and you get almost their whole back catalog of all the Just Dance games.
Bruh, you're gonna be like the next Amaranth now.
Huh?
You never heard this girl Amaranth?
No.
She was like one of the original booby streamers, but she played a lot of Just Dance. You know, she had cleavage showing, so a lot of people kind of enjoyed it.
Uh, sure, I can follow in those footsteps. Why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's legitimately like a lot of fun. It's a good workout. Like me and my sister have been doing it,
No, it's
and
definitely a good game,
yeah, I'm just like I've been telling her like, yeah, this is a good way for you to do workouts. You know, it's less boring than running. You get to listen to some tunes while you're at it in case you don't have headphones, and then on top of it, you're moving in such your body's moving in so many different ways that you're not doing the exact same activity over and over. Which unless you repeat a song, but even then, you're not doing the same activity over and over to the point where your body's getting like too used to it.
yeah. Yeah, dude, like I can remember the summer I got Dance Dance Revolution and I got the little dance pad. I think
Mm-hmm.
one summer I saved up to get it because I played at a friend's house and I was like, wow, this is the greatest thing I've ever played. I need this. Dude, my legs were so strong that summer from playing that game like nonstop. I'm pretty sure if I had kicked a tree, it would have like combusted. Yeah,
Yeah,
I hope they
it's
bring
it's
back
it.
that series. Like, bring back DDR to like PlayStation 5. That'd be awesome.
I think the future of it is whatever Just Dance is.
Just
It's way
Dance.
more. Yeah, it's just way more interactive, dude,
I
than
don't know.
DDR.
DDR still has that like legacy, and then you have the dance pad, so it's kind of like battling the TV or like the screen
Yeah,
or whatever. So whatever you do.
I think you're gonna get a different version of it. I think I don't know, man, because like Just Dance is interesting because it has a couple different iterations. So if you're playing it on the Switch, you can use the little Joy Cons.
Yeah, and you have like the movement
Um,
and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, which I just bought an extra pair for myself so that I can play it on my nephew's Switch. That way I don't have to use his crappy Joy Cons. Because kids they don't take care of their controllers.
Yeah.
Um, the but you could also play with your cell phone, which is pretty cool. And you could also technically play with I think the PlayStation Move, and you can also you have the Xbox. You can play with the Kinect on that. So it's
Oh
interesting
my
how many
god.
different things they had on there. But Just Dance 2020, like dude, that Just Dance Unlimited between Just Dance, the game, which is like on PlayStation $40, but on the Switch, I think we got it for 30. And then Just Dance Unlimited, which is $25, you get to choose so many songs that if you were to do any kind of workout or whatever, like there's so much there.
Mm-hmm. So you just have
That
thousands
there's
of
that
songs.
song from Shrek was on there. Freaking
Smash
Counting Crows
Mouth.
and an All Star. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah. Hey now, you're an all star. Yeah, that's Smash Mouth.
yeah, yeah. The Lady Gaga, freaking. There's so many international artists on there too, between Indian music, Chinese, Japanese, Latin, like hip hop. There's so much.
Hell yeah.
There's a song from there from Nas. I was like, what? Dude, the dance choreography for Old Town Road, like that's legitimately great. I
Yeah.
didn't like that song, but the dance choreography is actually like pretty stellar. It's like a dude riding a horse.
Oh, you're hitting the other dude's dance. I forget his name. Psy.
Sigh. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Psy.
What's it called?
Gundam
Hey,
style.
yeah, sexy lady. Oh, 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 Gangnam Style. That's in there. That's in there. Like two of his other songs were in there too.
Yeah, people put those on like DDR, but I think it's called Beat Mania. So they do like the online version where you have to download it. But yeah,
Beat
that's hella
Mania.
cool. Yeah.
But yeah, totally recommend Just Dance if you're not into it. If you just want a good workout, check it out. If you want to learn how to dance, check it out. It's a big confidence booster for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what Beat Mania. Beat Mania looks like a DJ simulator.
Yeah, it's just DDR, but computer version.
Dude, there's literally a disc on here, a disc jockey.
Dude, I had that one
Oh,
dance game for the Kinect. It was trash. I hated it. It wasn't even that good.
dude, the Connect in general was trash.
Yeah, it was super trash.
Dude, it couldn't recognize black people in certain instances.
Wow.
Yeah, because the
Damn.
just the contrast was too hard sometimes.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's an L for you, Rich.
I guess, yeah.
It's all
Oh,
good though. The Connect was ass, anyways.
yeah.
Just that technology should have been like better tested, better implemented, just better overall.
Yeah. And then they try to get people on board with 2.0. I'm like, bruh, we know what you did with the first one. I'm not going to trust you with the second one.
Yeah, well, not and then on top of that, like they were forcing it to with your Xbox.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
first
They did.
I think the first Xbox Ones came with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the second iteration of the Xbox One, they removed the Connect port.
Yeah, because everyone knew they were bullshit and they weren't really going to support it like that.
Okay, now the other thing I was watching, I started watching some trash ass television
Oh,
on
God.
Netflix because I was staying up late like trying to find some edits for a DOA video. Um, just getting a whole bunch of clips from Kung Pao Enter the Fist. And did you ever see that movie?
Yes.
It's a good movie. It's a very, very good movie. Check it out. Kung Pao Enter the Fist. But I saw this Netflix show called People Do Nothing. Have you heard of this show?
No.
Dude. Okay, so you remember how we were talking about that show on Hulu about the rapper?
Yeah, Dave.
Lil Dicky,
Yeah, Little
Dave?
Dicky
My name is
show.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, which was like, a show based on a little bit of a like an actual rapper. He was like a parody rapper though, and the show was kind of built around him.
Mm-hmm.
The People Do Nothing is a show a little bit similar to it. A little the humor of it is a little bit more in the style of The Office because it's recorded very much like a documentary, and it's about some UK rapper called MC Grinda who lives by London. And dude, this show is one of those shows where I was watching it and I'm just like, I can't tell if this show is bad or if the actors are acting terrible on purpose to sell the show. But they did a lot of weird promotion. So whenever they did promotion for the show, the characters on the show, they stayed in character whenever they would do interviews. So they did, for example, like with Post Malone, when around the time the show first came out, Post Malone, they were doing at his house. They went over there, and the main character, MC Grinda, who, who's not, who's an okay rapper, really good at rhyming,
Mm-hmm.
but like clearly he's got a lot of issues as a character. Like they went to Post Malone's house, and they were just him in the show. He considers himself the greatest MC ever. Is trying to teach Post Malone how to rap.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and that's not part of the show. That's just a special they did outside of the show, just to that where they just stayed in character the whole time. And they do that a lot. Where I didn't realize that after the show ended, I was looking at some YouTube videos of it, and yeah, in a lot of their interviews, they just stay in character. They never break character.
Jesus. So they're pulling
So
a Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic
yeah,
Thunder?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Just like that. It's a but the show's it has very cringe humor where you're just like, oh man, that's a terrible situation. Um, the songs in it aren't very like they're catchy. I want to say they're very good. There's one of them that I actually do like, but they make it a point as a joke in the show that they only made one verse for it. They need to find a way to make the song longer, so they slow down the middle part and then they just redo the same first verse again, and that's the whole song. They repeat that song so many times throughout that episode, and and then when they do the music video for it, and it's such a low effort. It feels like such a low effort show, but it's so I don't know. It's weird. It's called People Do Nothing. It's only 5 seasons long.
What the
The show
hell?
ends, huh?
5 seasons long.
Yeah, each season is like 5 or 6 episodes. Like it's a short, very short seasons. Um, but it's called People Do Nothing, and a movie's gonna come out where they go to Japan next year, which I'm actually kind of excited to see now. And I will say, for you to get into the show, get past the first like 2 or 3 episodes, because I think the first episode or two are very slow. But I also think part of that is that you're getting used to the accents. Because as an American watching the show, there are everyone. I mean, to them it's not an accent, but to me it's an accent. Everyone has an accent, very strong British accent.
Ramiro, you're making this show sound so bad.
Yeah, but I had to watch it with subtitles on. But yeah. After like a few episodes, I finally was like doing fine. But it's just a weird show, man. I don't know how to describe it other than like I saw it all in a week because I didn't realize how I don't know how to describe it. Like, I just didn't know what to expect, man. It was just something that I was just putting on in the background while I was testing out headphones.
What the shit, dude? The trashiest thing I ever saw on Netflix was like Love is Blind, which I really should shoot myself for watching. It was pretty much the
Love is
worst dating
Blind.
show I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no. Yeah, no, this doesn't look good.
It was horrible. It was beyond horrible. Like if the premise was to prove that love is in fact blind, they failed. They failed very hard, and they failed like hilariously.
Um there was there was a on Hulu when Hulu was first starting up, they they got a what's it called? A dating show called Burning Love, which is a parody of all these like reality TV love shows.
Burning Love,
And
like
man, this is one of those shows that's like it's pretty bad, but it's bad on purpose. And you can even tell the actors sometimes are trying to keep
dude,
like their laugh in because of how what the dumb shit that they're doing.
Burning Love sounds like you're about to catch a STD. They should
That
really
literally
should
might have
not
been
have named
that
show
might have
that.
been the reason. That might have been the reason it's in there. But what's funny is that the show got started. So the show was in 2013. I think it only has one. No, it has 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got a lot of actors that are kind of big now when they were younger, and
Uh,
it is kind of fun to see that act like these are actors that are. It seems like it's one of those shows where kind of everyone. It feels like everyone's doing it for free because everyone knows each other and is trying to get work done that they can show off to other people.
oh, see, Love is Blind took itself completely seriously, like dead
No.
serious. It was horrible. And then Nick Lachey showed up, and I'm like, bro, Nick Lachey and the chick from like MTV telling you that Love is Blind and they're married. They're both like some of the most attractive people I've ever seen. And they're telling me
Yeah.
that Love is Blind. All right, bro. Okay, Nick Lachey. Like, fuck off.
Yeah,
dude.
but check out check out Burning Love if you want. It's a once again, People Do Nothing on Netflix. It's if you like cringy humor and if you like hip hop, I think you'll like it. It's funny. I do think there's parts of it that made me laugh out loud like a lot. It's just a weird show. Like it's just one of those. I don't know. It's just a weird show. Definitely made me stay up till 3 a.m. I think on Friday watching it. And I was like, what the hell is going on? This show's so bad.
Hell no.
And then, yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, I didn't do too much this week, video game wise. I was more in the streets.
What were you doing in the streets, Rich?
Bad
Cleaning up?
shit. Bad shit.
Taking care of crime.
Bad stuff.
Were you putting on a cape and cowl, getting rid of all the bad guys?
Something
You
like
know.
that.
Do you have a very strict code where you cannot kill, but you can leave someone paralyzed for life on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, I go by Red Hood rules. I do what I want because I'm angry.
I saw a meme over the weekend. I thought that was really funny. Where Batman's talk. This is just someone like quoting Batman's quote, and then Batman just leaving people paralyzed all over the place.
Yeah, I saw me him like talking to Charlemagne. He was like, "How you expect people to talk when you're breaking their jaws?"
Oh man, Charlemagne is so. The first time I saw, I think I like consciously was listening to Charlemagne was when he did that Joe Rogan episode.
I never saw him on Joe
He's
Rogan. I'd have to watch that.
wait, how do you spell his name? Is it? It's not like
It's kind of like
Char.
champagne.
Yeah, it's kind of like champagne, right?
Yeah, Char
No, no.
La Main,
What's his name? Charlemagne the what?
the god.
The God. God, what a self-indulgent name.
I mean,
All right.
yeah,
He wasn't on Joe Rogan. I'm sure he was on Joe Rogan.
he
Was
probably was on Joe Rogan. But I remember from like it was a Hot 97 or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever
yeah.
the
It was
show.
back in 2019. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
He's got an interesting conversation. That's a dude that I think he even admitted that he's on medication because sometimes he gets a little bit out there.
He does, but I like the fact that he asks hard questions. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
a lot of the people, like my friends who are kind of into media, like who aspire to be something like that, they do not like him. I'm like, how do you not like him? Because I like when he asks hard questions. No one wants to hear you just suck off an artist and just be their best fucking friend. You gotta challenge them sometimes.
Yeah, like in the My Name Is Dave show, when they asked him, it's like, "Hey, are you appropriating black culture by rapping?"
Yeah,
And but he gave a good answer. He's like, "Oh, well, yes, but on like the best parts of it,
yeah,
because I mean, if you like anything, you're basically appropriating it."
yeah. In a way, that's very true.
Yeah, like you know, Ghost of Tsushima. Like you could enjoy the game, but they do appropriate some Japanese culture. It's made by America.
Yeah, but I feel like when people say cultural appropriation, it's kind of more of a negative connotation.
It totally is.
And
In fact, it's such a negative connotation that people now want to say cultural appreciation.
yeah, that's see, it's just like that's not cultural appropriation if you do it like the right way and it shows that you really like what you're doing. Like I get the feeling that Dave loves to rap and Lil Dicky just loves to
Yeah,
rap. He's just a kid who grew up rapping, loved to rap, always listens to rap, so makes sense.
yeah,
It's not like he was just like, "Oh, I'm going to take rap and make it my own and fuck these black people. I'm more important and I can do it
yeah,
better."
yeah,
It
and
never
like
came off like that. So
yeah. Well, it's like bad. It reminds me a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of bad CGI. So, have you ever watched the YouTube channel The Corridor Crew?
no,
So Corridor Crew, they review a lot of stunts, CGIs from movies, and they kind of like break them apart and see how they do it. And one thing that they do mention a lot is that when CGI is bad, it's easy to notice why it's bad.
yeah,
It's very easy, but when it's good, you're not really complaining about it. You don't even think about it as it's there. You're just kind of enjoying the my wire. You're enjoying the movie as it's going.
yeah,
And there and it reminds me a lot of cultural appreciation, cultural appropriation, where when it's done well, you don't even think about it. You're just like, oh, that's cool. But
hmm,
when it's done bad, you immediately see what the red flags are.
yeah. I get it.
Yeah, it's just no one notices your success, only your failures.
Yeah, the only people I think that is pretty funny when they get called out is like the Kardashians when they start doing like a whole bunch of like supposedly
Yes.
black shit and then they make like hella money off of it.
Yeah,
And black women do the same shit and don't make anything. That's pretty fucked up. But
that is. But
yeah.
I think Kanye West gave them all the N word pass, so I think
Oh
they're
yeah,
good
he
now.
he might have gave him the street pass. That's right. I forgot. Shout outs to Kanye issuing them ghetto passes.
Just wherever he goes. Oh, but yeah. Let's see. Let's get into news. What do we
Oh
got
yeah,
here?
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, PlayStation update 8.0 dropped and it sucks monkey ass.
It was crashing some of my games actually.
Yeah, it crashed some of my games. Getting people into parties is now really fucking annoying. I'm not really sure why they did that. The old party system was great. This one is really annoying.
Um, the I wanted to play like a few rounds of Apex before I actually started because when he messaged me like when to record, I just got done eating, so I was like, okay, cool, in like an hour, and then spent the whole time just updating to the new update and then updating the other games that I think some games put out updates to kind of just optimize for the new update, and
Yeah.
it's just really annoying because I felt like I was just sitting there for 50 minutes not doing anything.
Oh yeah. That's my number one fear every time I turn my PlayStation on is
Yeah,
updates. And then
yeah,
also, what was that? They said that they were recording party chats, which they weren't really recording party chats. They're kind of just taking spam and bad messages more seriously, which they later put out a message for that.
yeah. And if you, I think the way it was worded, I don't know if it's going to take effect. I think it's going to take effect in during the PS5, but you can start recording some party chats, but the way that they're recording party chats, it's if somebody reports it.
Yeah,
So like you're in a party chat with someone that's being like racist or something, and you report them, then I think they record them,
yeah.
which means that you can technically troll somebody by reporting them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But it did make me want to change my security settings though,
Oh, okay.
because whenever I do, you stream, I stream. You've made friends by streaming, right? And then sometimes they add you on PSN.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's like somebody who I really just don't know, and I'll be in a party with somebody, and then they'll just like hop on in there just randomly, unannounced.
Oh yeah, that's annoying. That's why I was putting my
Yeah,
parties on private.
yeah. So, but my friends, they don't put their parties on private. My IRL friends,
Mm-hmm.
and so like I'll be in one of the parties, we'll be playing something, and then like yeah, somebody will just walk in and be like, just kind of sit in the background or just kind of not do anything or just kind of ask if I want to play a game with them, and I'm just like, dude, like why are you? It's like common gamer etiquette. Like, why are you doing this?
Dude,
Like, because you're making it awkward for me, and then now I have to explain what the hell's going on to these other guys. They're like, Ramiro, what the hell's going on?
that's the
And I'm
one
just
thing I
like,
hate.
they don't keep up with streaming. They don't keep up with video game news. They don't know. They just play their one or two games.
I hate that shit, man. Especially at like 30 years old, people come in there and they start spouting off all this crazy shit, and you're like, "Whoa, dude! Like, is that how you normally talk on this bitch? Like, calm it down a little bit."
Like, there was a game that I was playing with one of my friends, and he's a police officer. And, you know, a kid, like, I guess he caught one of my Apex streams or something. Or he was playing with me on a game when I was streaming Apex.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he's chatting on the keyboard. So, how old are you guys? Have you guys graduated high school? And I was, and we're just me and my friend were just like, all right, we got to get away from this kid. Like we just no, we disbanded immediately. But it's just like stuff like that. Like I'm just like I can't have. It sucks. I have to. It sucks. In a perfect world, I'd be streaming a game, and then anyone that's watching the stream can also play along, and we can all have a jolly good time. But there are unknown variables.
There's a lot of unknown variables, especially when it comes
Yeah,
to fighting games and first-person shooters.
yeah,
There was one time I was
yeah.
playing MK and I played against this guy, and luckily the stream couldn't hear what he was saying, but this guy was going off. He like said every offensive name I could literally think of in about 30 seconds and just continued on the whole match. I was glad no one could hear it cuz that guy was pissed, dude.
Dude, it's just annoying. And then that is the other thing about inviting someone that you barely know into your party chat whenever you're streaming is that you don't, they don't have a filter. They may not have a filter. You don't know what they're gonna say.
Yeah. I wish MK had a feature where you could have turned that off. Maybe they do, but I was trying to always turn people's shit off when they were talking on MK. I don't. That's really annoying.
Yeah, I mean, like I you know the I understand where they're coming with the voice chat feature, but at the same time, it's just I don't know. It seems to have brought a whole bunch of other issues that people did not like.
Oh yeah, it's very possible. Like you said, someone could be reporting the wrong thing when you could clearly just be, trolling or talking shit, and someone could take advantage of that. And
Yeah. Well, and the
yeah,
other thing too is that in the United States, it's kind of weird because there's some states like California, for example. California is a two-party state. Um, and what that means is that if you're going to record someone, they have to be aware that you're recording them, or else they could potentially like sue you.
ooh,
And then you have other states where it's just a one-party state where one person can just secretly record you. They don't have to tell you.
okay.
Yeah, but it's that's to me that looks like a legal issue. So I don't know if that would happen, but California's way too complicated. I can't imagine like the Japanese government is giving a crap about a couple of states.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. But PlayStation said that they're not recording all of your PlayStation
Yeah,
conversations. They're not doing that for anyone thinking they
no,
are.
it's just if you report somebody, then they have a moderator that takes a look at them.
Yeah, but don't worry. Google's already on that, and so is Apple. They're already
Yeah,
monitoring everything you say, so enjoy.
exactly. Yeah, so it's nothing new. It's just new to you. um, the PS5 accessories are dropping October 30th. Ooh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. It's
I'm gonna
pretty
have to
cool.
pick up one of those white headphones.
Yeah, I ordered that. I think maybe a couple of the games are too, possibly. I definitely know the controllers and the headsets and the remotes are. So,
I hope Xbox does that because I'm trying to get a new PC controller,
hmm
and I want to get instead of buying an Xbox One controller, I want to get the Xbox Series X controller.
yeah, they should do that. I think it would also help cut down a lot of the traffic from like shipping and shit. So,
Yep, yep.
yeah, I think that's a
It's a
good
very
advantage right there.
super smart move.
Hell yeah.
I am curious to see how this I want to know how this headset works though. But I'm curious to see if I can use it. I'm a big fan of headsets, Rich. I don't know if you know that. I have a lot of different headsets.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
not a lot. I have like five,
dude.
6, 7 different headsets.
I had the original gold headset, the wireless one for
Yep.
PlayStation 4. It was really
Yep.
good. It was
Yeah.
really good. It's just it
Dude.
cracked and it broke after like 2 years, so I don't use it
Yeah.
anymore. But yeah, that
Uh,
these are
I had
great.
the
But yeah, they're
I had
good.
the which ones do you have on your head right now? The ROG sticks,
Astros A40.
Astro.
hmm
Oh, A4. I was looking into getting those actually.
I thought you had a pair. I'm pretty sure I
I
thought.
had Astros A10, but I had to
Oh.
get rid of it because it had the little headset
Mm-hmm.
thing that moved back and forth, that rotated, and the mute was basically attached to it. So if it was up, it'd be muted. If it was down, it wouldn't be muted. And I think the switch in there that kind of switches between mute and unmuted
Mm-hmm.
is broken.
Oh.
So I gave it to my nephew, and I just bought these over here, which are fine. The only problem with these headsets is the Logitech XG or something like that. The only issue with these headsets is that the microphone, which is right here,
Mm-hmm.
it's not it's definitely lacking in the bass department.
Uh.
But it did come with a little audio amplifier, which is great because when I plug it into, even though it'd be a wired connection to my PS4, when I do plug it into my PS4, significantly reduces the background noise.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and in a room like mine where I kind of have the AC on all the time, that's super important because it gets hot over here where I'm at.
Yeah, the Astros are the best ones I've had thus far, but I'd say the mic that I have on the Astro is complete trash. It fucking sucks. It could just be mine.
Oh
I don't know,
no,
but
I'm it's. I mean, I was looking for mics for so long, like a headset with a mic. Dude, the A10 had a great microphone, but really good. And then I tried this one out, and I'm just like, wow! I just paid so much more money for an ass microphone.
Yeah, but I mean the headset itself, I can hear like everything. I can hear people breathing on Dead by Daylight. Like it's fire, and
Hmm.
I know exactly where they're at in
Yeah,
like due to the sound, which is fire.
yeah,
But the microphone just sucks.
yeah. No, it's I don't know, man. It's all that stuff's interesting. Like I do have an actual like really expensive pair of headphones hanging over there. Here, actually, I'll show them to you. I showed them to Karu once, and he was just like, "What the fuck are those?" But check these out. So these are the blue headphones. Super
Whoa,
cool.
yeah,
Um, they're really big,
yes.
really big. But these are the best headphones I've ever used by far. Like if I play Overwatch with these, it sounds like a goddamn war zone. Like the first time I tried playing Overwatch with these, like I had to disable voice comms because they were so loud, and I
Hmm.
just put up the audio higher for like everything in game, and man, it sounded like a goddamn war zone. I was just like playing, I was just looking around, going like, "Oh, just people are flying over me."
Shit, they look really cool.
Yeah, no, they're really good. The only problem is that honestly, the biggest issue with this is the price tag. It's way too expensive,
Oh God,
way too expensive, way too big too. Just look at that compared to my face.
yeah, those cups are
But
fucking huge, dude. Those are like G cups.
yeah, they're really comfy though, and but they're it's also heavy. Like this is the heaviest headset I've ever had. Like
Damn.
wait, it's like two times heavier than the one I have on my head. And but the best audio experience I've ever had with movies with games. The only issue, too expensive. They're easily like $300.
God damn. I think my Astros were like 200, which definitely with the mic they have, not worth that much.
Yeah, no, that and that's the one thing. If you're ever getting good gaming headsets, definitely look at the reviews or even look at YouTube like audio tests for the mic quality.
Oh yeah,
Because
definitely
that's
do
once
that.
again the same thing I've learned, which is I heard good things about this mic, and then I picked it up and I was like, the mic might be good if I disabled the audio modulation on the software that came with it if I was in an audio padded room.
Yeah, man. I bought some freaking Turtle Beaches the first time, and they had a mean hiss in them. And I tried talking to Turtle Beach to like get a new one, and those guys at their customer service were like, just it seemed like they didn't know shit about their own headphones. I'm like, bruh, it's
They probably
hissing.
didn't.
Like the audio sucks, and I paid like $100 for these. Like, come on. Yeah, fuck Turtle Beach.
I bet their newer ones are fine. I just it's interesting. If you guys ever want a solid pair of headphones though, just absolutely solid, Audio Technica is probably the best way to go.
Yeah, I'm sure they're better
It's
now.
but
Now that they have a shit ton of competition, but back in the 360 days, fuck them.
yeah, it's like I said, I like these a lot. Like in terms of audio, these I think sound really close to these ones over here. But and the surround sound is pretty impressive because it does sound surround soundish. But man, does the mic like I'm just like Jesus Christ! I missed the microphone on my A10s. It's just way cleaner, way better. I can actually record videos with it. I can't record videos with this mic. I just can't. Except I have to resort back to the Yeti, which I'm trying not to do for certain videos. But it's annoying. It's
Yeah.
goddamn annoying.
What we got next, man? Oh,
Um, Avengers is super dead.
yeah. Did you end up being in that game?
Did I get into it?
Yeah. Did you buy it?
No,
Okay.
no. I wanted to, but it's one of those games that it's kind of like it's a little bit like where they're adding so much content to it that the whatever the final version of that game is gonna be is probably gonna be the best version for it.
Yeah, because apparently people are mad that they're not rolling out the DLC faster.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's COVID year. I get it. I really, really do, and it sucks. But it's that's the problem with making your game live as a service.
Yeah, this. Have we had one games as a service that's actually like been super successful?
Um, yeah, Destiny, Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege. I think Rainbow Six Siege was probably one of the. If you don't count MMOs, Rainbow Six Siege was definitely the first one that kind of really pushed boundaries.
Yeah, I guess Destiny's pretty good. I see a lot of people playing Rainbow Six. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's Rainbow Six. Have you played it before?
Yeah, not Siege, but the old ones,
Oh,
like
I didn't play the old
Vegas.
ones, but I played Siege, and that community is very hardcore.
Yeah, I played Vegas and Vegas too. They were fire. They're really good.
Yeah, I don't know the new one. It's a little bit closer. I would say it's a little bit closer to Overwatch than anything else.
Yeah. If I want, then I'll just play Overwatch. Which I did play Overwatch
Yeah.
last week. It was pretty fun. Played Junkenstein's Revenge. Shout outs to Crazy
Uh,
Steady.
but yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. This whole year is like Evo's dead, E3's dead, Avengers is dead.
I'm dead.
This whole year, yeah, this whole year is just gonna be like the Grim Reaper meme, just knock at the door, taking everything out.
Yeah. Next we
Like,
got
dude,
what?
here's another good example. Black Friday is the Friday after Thanksgiving. I don't think that might be the last Black Friday ever.
Oh no, they're not stopping Black Friday. It might stop this year, but it'll be right back next year.
Oh man, yeah, no. I don't. We'll see what happens.
There's nothing more American than fighting old ladies at toasters for toasters in Target after Thanksgiving. It's a
I've
wonderful
only
thing.
ever been to I've only ever been to one Black Friday ever.
Oh, I've been to zero. I always skip them.
Yeah, I only went to one, and it was just to see what it was like. Went to Walmart, I think at like 3 in the morning. Just picked up some games and movies. It was like 70 or $90 worth of stuff. And I ended up
Hmm.
getting like six different things. And I was actually pretty happy with it.
Dude, Walmart already sucks ass. I can imagine being there on Black Friday. I'd probably give up on life.
But yeah, it's I don't know. It sucks for people that played the Avengers games. Well, I don't know what will happen.
I was surprised that y'all bought that game because to me it just looked like it was destined to fail.
I just we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens. Once again, it's one of those games I want to play as time progresses, but we'll see what happens. There's some games that you didn't play Death Stranding, right?
Nope.
You didn't
Nope.
play Death Stranding, right? No.
Nope.
Um, so Death Stranding has a mechanic where you get to interact with some of the stuff that other players have built on their journey to the end of the game.
Yeah.
So the problem with that is that as the game goes on longer, these things they deteriorate over time. Like that's the whole point of that mechanic is that these things they only stay up for maybe a few weeks. So what happens if you decide to play that game in 3 or 4 years when the player base is much smaller? Like your game will be significantly more difficult
Uh,
the longer you hold off to play that game because there's going to be less player built things, which means that you yourself would have to build everything, which makes the game a lot harder. Part of what makes that game like a really good pace is that like you unlock an area and then you step out of the area like into the unlocked area and you can instantly see everything everyone's built, whether it's new roads, new bridges, a car that someone left there so you could use, a backpack, whatever. But then like that game once again, it just reminds me of Avengers where once you have a smaller pool of players, like I can imagine that game just gets significantly harder.
oh, that would be good content though. If someone went back like a year after the game and then just see how it changes. That would be an interesting video.
Well, I mean, it's just Death Stranding is an interesting game. It really does feel like a cross between Animal Crossing and Metal Gear.
Yeah, it's wild from what I've seen. Just the
I don't.
storyline. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I mean, I would recommend anyone play that game. There's a lot of fun little Easter eggs in that game.
Mm.
Yeah, but let's see what else is new.
Oh yeah, Sega had their
Sega.
60th anniversary on Steam, so you can get this Yakuza beat 'em up style Streets of Rage game for free for now. But
Cool.
they didn't give us literally any other type of game. No Super Monkey Ball, no fucking Sonic, no Echo the Dolphin, no Wrist Star. God damn, Sega.
You're not gonna get anything.
No, we're not. It's not.
So that's yeah. It's
6 years
you know
anniversary, you get a free Steam game. Damn.
yeah. No, it's gonna be a while before you get anything from Sega. If you might get a free game inside Yakuza like Virtual Fighter, but that's about it.
Hmm. Besides Yakuza 6, we're probably gonna have to wait till like Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2 before we get another Sega game.
Yeah, Sega's. I mean, they own Atlas, right? Sega owns Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Does Sega own Atlas?
I think they do, or at least they publish some of their games.
Yeah, it's a subsidiary of Sega.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, so they own all that. They own Team Sonic. They own Atlas. What else do they own?
That's a
Shit.
good question.
Let's see. What IPs does? Oh wow, Google already knows what I'm typing. God damn. All right, let's see. Here we go. 25 Sega franchises we want to see revisited. Oh god.
Jet
Yeah, I
Set
don't like this article.
Radio.
Here we go. List of Sega video game franchise. Oh wow, there's like 100 freaking things here. All right, okay. Bayonetta. They own Bayonetta.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Which we're still
Crazy
waiting for
Taxi.
Bayonetta 3.
I know somebody that wants to see Crazy Taxi come back. Um,
Eh.
Fighting Vipers. I don't know. That's a fighting game. What the hell?
Wasn't that on that?
Full Auto.
Oh, that was Striking Vipers. Ew.
Let's see. Golden Axe, which I think is being Golden Axe variations being released pretty soon. House of the Dead. Wow, they have not made a new one even with VR, huh?
No, I
Jet
think
Set
they got
Radio,
up to
which
5.
they aren't doing anything with.
Nope.
Monaco GP, which I don't think is ever going to come back.
Probably not.
Panzer Dragoon, did not know they owned that.
Yeah. Last good one was on Xbox. I think I remember playing it on that.
Sakura Wars, which I don't know what that is. I've heard
Sakura
it.
Wars?
Rez,
Sounds like
which
some
I've also heard of.
stuff.
What the hell is Rent a Hero? Sega All Stars, which is the
Racing game?
I have no, it's not. It's a part. I don't know what the fuck this is actually. It's a party game. Let me see. Shinobi, they own Shinobi. I thought Capcom owned that. Oh well. Anyway, Space Channel 5.
Space Channel 5. They actually came back not too long ago.
Super Monkey Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Tempo. Valkyria. What else do they own? Virtual Cop. Virtual Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Virtua Striker. What the hell is Virtual Striker? Virtua Tennis.
Striker. Virtual Tennis was actually really good on the Dreamcast. That was a fun game.
Let's see. And then they acquired Megami Tensei.
Atlas.
Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize they owned that. Huh. Do they own all of it? Franchise? No. I think just the game. Let's see. Puyo Puyo, Thunder War, and then Total War. Is that it? And then, yeah. And then they also licensed Hitsune Miku.
No
Which
clue.
I thought was I don't know. Initial D, Sega GT. Wow, that's an Xbox game right there. Sega GT Racing.
Yes.
It came packaged with every Xbox along with Jet Set Radio feature.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mario and Sonic. Yeah, so that's all your stuff, dude. That's a long ass list.
And not anything. Thanks, Sega.
Yeah, no, none of that.
Yep, well, feels bad.
Oh, Valkyria Chronicles. I remember that. That was like an RPG.
The only other thing we got is the combat cast, which I love. I think NetherRealm does a really good job with all of them. Rain is going to be on it tomorrow. Center stage, showing his combos, moves, frame data, variations, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat does such a good job with that combat cast. More fighting games need to do that.
Yeah, they do a really good job.
Yeah, they more fighting games really need to actually do that.
Yeah, when they did Injustice 2, when they showed like the main cast, I knew exactly who I was gonna play before like the game had long come out. Like I already knew I was gonna be a Catwoman and a Robin main.
I don't like Catwoman.
She's dope, but her
I don't know, I
face
just feel like
model wasn't that good. But yeah,
I just feel like Catwoman as a character is just overplayed. Like I'm just like, who cares?
dude, all of these characters are replayed. They've been the same characters for like 60 fucking years now.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true.
But you know, if you tell comic book fans that, they'll probably try and kill me.
Yeah, that Snyder cut thing from the Harley Quinn thing was hilarious. That was really funny. They were vaping too. I was like, that's so on point.
People they take them shit so seriously. It was like I told you what happened with Wonder Woman. Did I tell you?
With what?
Oh, I didn't tell you. I must have told my friend. So Wonder Woman, they announced a new Wonder Woman for I think a kind of what if style story for DC. You know, they're kind of
Okay.
separate universe. It's called like DC Future Cities or something like that. So they
Yeah.
announced this new Wonder Woman, and she's actually Brazilian. And they
Okay.
showed like pictures of her, and of course all the DC fanboys came in there like, "What the fuck is this? Why are you virtual signaling and doing all this? Why would you at this diversity safe for diversity character? Blah blah blah." So I took the Snyder Cut dude and posted him in there. I'm like, these guys are coming in like right now, so be careful. Just get like 200 likes. It was the funniest shit ever.
I actually put a banger tweet. Like, I don't put out banger tweets very often, guys. I'm very bad with tweeting, but I put out a banger tweet, which I can't talk about it on the podcast. I'll talk about it afterwards. I actually, it's a little bit NSFW, a lot more than I would prefer. Let's just keep on going. I'll talk to you about it
Yeah,
later.
but
But yeah, Combat Cast, yes. Those Molina stands can shut the fuck up. They got Rain, they got Rambo. They can fuck off.
yeah,
They can piss off.
but that's all I got.
All right. Let's see. And then in other stuff, we got Michael B. Jordan producing the Static Shock movie.
Hell yeah.
But that might just be a Static Shock solo movie. I don't think that's integrated into the DC universe at all.
Most likely not, no. But
Because Static Shock has got some weird licensing issues.
yeah, because he's like half DC, half like I forget what the other company is that started him. But I think they own him, Icon, and another black superhero. But to
I
me, it's
don't
just
even know
good
what
to
Icon
see.
is.
Icon, he's pretty cool. He's like Black Superman, basically.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, he's a cool outfit, though. You
All
looking
right.
him up?
No, I'm actually looking up some stuff on the Xbox Series X.
Oh,
So on their website, they have right now that you can get Xbox All Access for $34.99 a month.
what the fuck is Xbox All Access?
So let me explain that to you. For $34.99 a month, with no upfront cost and 0% APR for 24 months, which means if you don't pay this thing off in 24 months, you're going to get interest. I wonder what the interest rate is, actually. With approval of Citizens One, line of credits or APR. Total payment amount from $839. Oh, shit. Other charges are extra. What's the... Oh, okay, here we go. Well, I just want to see how much they're going to charge you on interest if you don't pay that thing off.
What the hell?
Okay. Well, anyway, here we go. I'm looking at it. So you can select. So you can Xbox Series X and 24 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
So you get to
But
play Xbox games?
it looks like you're going to pay a total of $839.
What the fuck? You might as well just buy a system at that point.
Well, this is for people that can't afford to buy a system up front. So let's see. So how much is the Xbox Series X? 500? Yeah, it is. It says right here.
Mm-hmm.
500. Okay, so that's 500. How much is how much is Game Pass Ultimate? Let's see. Well, actually, I don't want to get rid of this website because I want to see how much interest they charge. Game Pass Ultimate, how much is that? Sure. Join now. All right, console Ultimate. Here we go. 14.99. Okay, so that's the big one right there. So let's go back to the calculator. So what's 14.99, which is 15? What's 15 times 24? 360 plus 500. Oh, so you're not even paying extra. If anything, you're paying less, actually. Huh. So your total would be $860. So you're actually paying. You're getting like 3 free months of Game Pass Ultimate if you do it that way. How are they making money off this thing?
What the hell, man?
Yeah. Okay. So what I was trying to figure out, guys, while Rich is doing his thing. So right now on the website you can get Xbox All Access, which means that for 24 months you pay $34.99 a month, and that covers the price of the Xbox and Game Pass Ultimate, which means that you're gonna get Game Pass Ultimate has Xbox Live Gold, and it also has the Game Pass, which is a pretty good deal. Which means that if you do this $34.99 a month, the moment you plug in your Xbox, you have access to Game Pass, and you can play online, no extra hassles. I was trying to figure out if it's more expensive if you do it this way, but turns out it's actually cheaper, which is weird because normally when you put something on credit, it tends to be more expensive. How the fuck are they making money on this?
Do you need a credit card to get this?
You don't need a credit card. You don't need to put money down. I think you just need to have good credit.
What the hell? Okay, that is the most weird shit
So,
I've
so
ever heard.
because the APR is 0%, but for 24 months.
So you're locked into this contract, basically, once you sign up for it.
Yes, but let's see, $20 for Xbox One S all digital console owners who choose to upgrade to next. Oh wow! So if you have an Xbox One S, you can actually upgrade to this for $20. Huh. I wonder if you're gonna pay the $20 and you know what? You know what? That's probably gonna be through Xbox, through GameStop, because Xbox just did that deal with Microsoft. Just did that deal with GameStop.
Yeah, I guess.
So basically, over the week, the reason I know this is because I have stocks in GameStop, and the stock price just went up like crazy, and it was because Microsoft announced that it's doing like a multi-year deal where they're infusing money into GameStop and giving them a whole bunch of hardware and software to use. So, and GameStop is also getting some percentage of a certain amount of digital revenue from Xboxes that they sell.
Okay. Hopefully it keeps
So I
GameStop
wonder
in business.
yeah. So I wonder this $20 fee. What I'm trying to figure out is that like after that 24-month period, like what do you pay? But I mean, I don't see anything on. I'd have to go through the whole contract, which wouldn't be fair to anybody. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say anything here about how much it is, but it's super consumer friendly though. 0% for 24 months. You get 2 years to pay it off, and on top of that, even if you pay it off early, you still get to keep your 2 years of Game Pass Ultimate, and you're paying for 2 years of Game Pass Ultimate, but you're also getting like 3 months for free. Like it's still cheaper.
Yeah, if you're smart,
I mean, that's
just don't go into debt. Pay that shit
Yeah.
off.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you like that. It's just like on the Xbox stuff, you can actually pre-order it too, and it looks like they have some stuff available, which I'm gonna do probably after this podcast is over.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Before I got distracted, what were we talking about?
Oh, Static Shock.
Static
Michael B.
Shock.
Jordan is producing
It's
it.
cool, man. Michael B. Jordan, that'd be cool. But Static Shock's like a high school
Yeah,
character. I mean, it'd be cool if they can integrate him into the whatever DC plans to do with their DC universe after the Flash reboot. But we'll see what happens.
yeah. I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I think the Flash is just going to reboot everything.
God damn it! They literally just did that with the end of the animated DC universe. The Flash literally reset the timeline. And they're really gonna do that in the movies too? Jesus. Lord.
Dude, did you know that with Game Pass Ultimate you can also play your Xbox games on a PC?
Yeah, actually I did know that.
Oh man, that's so fuck man. Xbox is going hard. I'm so surprised about this. I'm still like in shock about all this shit.
It's cool, but I hope you can play with like Steam people or, you can, I guess you can do like cross platform on some systems.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, Apex did their beta where I was actually able to play with people on PC
Yeah, how'd
and
that go?
Xbox. I mean, it still feels like Apex to me. I mean, I'm in some Facebook Apex groups just to kind of just like lurk and stuff and share videos every now and then, and literally a whole bunch of people going there like, oh man, look at all these PlayStation players, ooh, so weak. Well, look at all these Xbox players, and they say PlayStation players are bad. Ooh,
I would think
it's just people just circle jerking themselves.
I would think that PC players had the better aim, but I'd like to see.
I don't think PC players are stuck in Facebook groups. It looks like the Facebook group is just entirely made up of Xbox and PlayStation users.
Jesus. Yeah, next we
It's
got
very-
Dexter's coming back. That was out of left field.
The only thing I know about Dexter is surprise, motherfucker.
The memes? Okay.
That not even the memes, just that one meme.
Oh. Well, he was a serial killer who killed serial killers. I don't know how they're going to do this because, like, literally every, like, supporting character in the show died. So, it
I
seems
didn't know
kind of
that.
weird that they're rebooting it, but maybe it'll be good.
But I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna take a hard guess and just say, Dexter for a while has been living on his own, and now he feels bad.
So, for feeling bad, he just goes back to killing serial killers.
And the ultimate serial killer will be himself, and then he will kill himself.
Lord, I don't know. I have like mixed feelings about it because I did enjoy the show until it like just went off the rails with a whole bunch of crazy storylines. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those shows that I remember a friend got into it. He told me to watch it. He liked the first 2 or 3 seasons, and after that, he said it got lame.
Yeah, first 2 seasons or maybe the first 4. I can't really remember because it was a long time ago. But it was really interesting, very good. And we got next is Paul Anderson and Mila Jovovich, his wife, ruined another video game movie with the Monster Hunter trailer.
Yeah, that it's I don't even know what it's weird. Man, I don't. Dragon Dogma's on Netflix and Monster Hunter's getting a movie, and it seems like video games are having a resurgence in other media.
Dude, I watched Dragon's Dogma like the first episode. I was like, what the fuck is this, man?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Without like the context of the game, I don't know how anyone could watch that and fully understand it.
I mean, a dragon eats this dude's wife and kid, and then he goes on a journey to like fight the dragon. And I'm like, okay, this is boring as fuck. It couldn't be like any more generic fantasy type of show. Plus, it has that whack ass like 2.5D animation that Netflix likes to use on their like series, like the 3D shit.
I don't have a problem with the 2.5D. I have a problem with the fact that they drop frames, and they do it on purpose to make it match like 2D, even though it's 3D. but it just looks so weird to me.
Yeah, I don't like that
Like
style.
the frame rate. I mean, I wonder if it would look better if the frame rate was higher, because I think the frame rate is like 24.
Probably, but
Let's see, frame. Oh,
in
go
my
ahead.
opinion, they just need to either do it animated or just do it live action and stop with
Yeah.
the fake ass 3D bullshit. It's just I don't even like anime that much, and it looks horrible to me. So I can imagine what the anime fans think.
So animation in general is done at 24 frames per second. 3D animation though can be done at higher FPS, and it's just since it's 3D, it looks weird because it's at that animation mark. It's I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, and it's not even like good cell shading like Jet Set Radio is, where it looks cool, or like Dragon Ball Fighter Z. It just looks dumb.
Well, Dragon Ball Fighter Z has a lot of different like frame. It's got a lot of different things moving at different frames. Like blasts in that game move at 60 FPS,
Yeah, but it
and the
looks
game itself for
good.
the most part is done at 60 FPS. But certain like character animations and how they talk and up close stuff is done at like 24.
Yeah, but the game looks good. Like it has good flow, and
Yeah,
I liked how the characters look. You know, the talking isn't like synced perfectly, but everything else it just looks like a really good anime game.
yeah. I mean, once again, back to frame and we've had. I think this is like on the second or third episode that we did, but
Mm-hmm.
going back to frame interpolation. If you look at what anime looks like at 60 FPS, it does look a little bit unnatural because you're so used to animation being a very specific frame rate. Like you don't think about it because you've watched anime for so long, but it's at such a specific frame rate your whole life that the moment you see how different it is,
Mm-hmm.
it throws you completely off.
Yeah, it's just if Dragon's Dogma had actually had an interesting storyline outside of a generic RPG fantasy setting, that could have saved it. But the fact that it's not and it has an art style is just it's a waste of time in my opinion.
Okay, we'll see. I wonder did you see any reviews for it at all?
No, I didn't watch any reviews. I just watched like the first episode. I tried to watch the second one. I fell asleep, but I was when I woke up, I was like, "Wow, this show sucks." I'm good.
Oh, GameSpot gave it a. Oh wait, that's the game.
No, you got a Netflix series, and I think
Yeah.
Monster Hunter's gonna suck. By the way,
Okay, here's the thing: the Rotten Tomato cannot be trusted. It's currently sitting at 100%.
Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah,
There's, oh my gosh,
there's only 5 people that have reviewed it, so it's sitting at
dude.
100%.
We must go deeper.
That's hilarious. Way to game the system. Have nobody review your show, so only the people that review it can give high reviews. But yeah, the Monster Hunter. I don't know what to think of the movie. To be honest, I don't know that much about the Monster Hunter world. I don't. It's like, it's cool that they're like she's holding the flaming sword, so that looks kind of cool. So, it's very much video game inspired. I don't know shit about Monster Hunter.
Well, let's just
I
put
don't
it
know
this
shit.
way. The weirdest thing is how it starts off like with military dudes going through an electrical storm and then getting transported to like the Monster Hunter world. It's just
Yeah.
just start it in the fucking Monster Hunter world and do Monster Hunter things. No one cares about generic military guys in Monster Hunter world. No one cares about that.
Are you sure? I mean, Transformers also had generic military guys going through the desert.
Yeah, but it also had Tyrese and the other guy. I forget his name. Who was the guy? The main military dude.
Um, I can't think of his name at the top of my head, but he was married to a singer. I think he was married to the chick from Black Eyed Peas,
Yeah,
Fergie.
they had like
Josh
some decent
Josh Duhamel. Josh Duhamel
Josh
or
Duhamel.
Duhamel. or maybe his first name wasn't Josh, but Duhamel.
See, I remember that, but they were kind of like funny military guys. They weren't all the way like
But
serious.
they're gonna do the same thing in the movie.
Dude,
They're
it's
gonna,
a
you know, they're gonna do the same
no,
thing in the
no,
movie,
no. It's Mila Jovovich. When has Mila Jovovich ever been funny? When has Paul
dude.
Anderson ever been funny?
They're gonna be
Never.
walking through the desert just like in Iron Man, cracking jokes, and then the storm
You're
comes.
giving this man too much credit. You realize he did Resident Evil, right?
Yes, but I'm just like he's gonna do all of that. Yeah, dude. So that guy Josh Duhamel. That's how you pronounce his name. That's a dumb way to pronounce your name. Um, why is there an H in there, man? I'm sorry, dude. I've been doing all this e-learning with my nephew and trying to. He speaks Spanish, and he's learning English as he goes, and try to explain to him the rules of English and all the different exceptions to all these different rules and exceptions to the exceptions is extremely annoying and confusing to him.
I wouldn't be surprised. Learning languages is not easy. It's good that he's starting young though. Then it gets
Yeah.
easier.
Like he had one activity where he had to write a sentence using the word bookshelf, and he's in first grade. And I'm just like, dude, I looked at it. I'm just like, why the fuck are they giving you bookshelf? It's a long ass word. Not only is that a long word, but it's got the LVE ending, which makes the F sound.
Lord.
And it's two words combined. Like it's just one of those things that's like, why do you have to write the word bookshelf?
Yeah.
It's no bueno. But yeah, Josh Duhamel, he's married to Fergie.
I
Fucking
didn't know
hero.
that.
Yeah. So that's
The
for all you
Escapist.
guys that were standing Fergie, taking an L today. She's taken.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're real disappointed. Well, they said Dragon's Dogma from The Escapist said, "It's not every day I come across a show that I dislike in almost every regard, but Dragon's Dogma comes dangerously close. If you're looking at this show as an adaptation of the game, you'll be sorely disappointed. If you want a rich and dark fantasy world, look elsewhere. If you're interested in a new anime series to binge, there are dozens of other options to choose from. There are
That's
very
funny.
few reasons to actually sit down and watch Dragon's Dogma. And if you do, you'll most likely be left as disappointed and as bored as I was. Avoid this one at all costs and don't look back."
That's funny.
There you go.
All right, there you go, guys. So that's a definitive review, and that's from a guy that watches movies all the time. So if it annoys him, it's gotta be really annoying because he watches movies all the time.
Fuck Dragon's Dogma.
All right, I think we're done.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we'll catch you guys whenever we come back on. I think it's gonna be like the weekend of the console releases, or
Cool,
the week
cool.
after, because dude, I don't see myself getting a console on release day.
Yeah,
I
mean, if you don't want
I
to,
went to
don't
my
do it.
no, I went to my local GameStop and I told them about that, and they just said, oh well, they're just coming in waves, and I'm like, what does that mean? They're like, oh well, they're just coming in waves.
Like, when is the wave? Oh, we don't know. You just have to wait, like surfing. But they're coming eventually.
Yeah, for real. So I'm just standing here at the beach looking for the waves.
Yeah, or you could always eat a lot of Burger King. They're giving away 1,000 PS4,
Oh
a
God,
thousand
no,
PS5s. Or you can
I like
drink a lot of Mountain Dew
Mountain
from
Dew.
Taco Bell and try and win an Xbox.
I like Burger King, but I don't like Burger King all the time. That said, shout out to their chicken fries, man. Those Burger King chicken fries are legitimately pretty good.
I might try and win a PlayStation 5 from Burger King. I might go there one time, spend $5.
Why not? It's just like winning the lottery,
Mm-hmm.
except it's more gratuitous.
There you go. For our
But yeah,
YouTubers, thanks for watching. We definitely appreciate the support.
cool.
And we'll
Peace
catch you
out.
on the next one.
You forgot to say peace and love.
Peace and love.